Every single day of my life brings awareness to the fact that preschoolers and vegetables have a truly hot and cold relationship. So for a veggie-forward dish that I think these kiddos are actually gonna go for, I am making the softest, fluffiest egg bites ever, and then sliding in some spinach and pepper confetti. They're really easy to eat and so ridiculously easy to make. I just whiz a bunch of stuff in a blender and bake. I'm starting with 6 whole eggs in my blender, and I'll combine them with 1 cup of shredded Fontina cheese, which is really creamy and mild. Mozzarella would work too. And half a cup of cottage cheese and a 1/4 cup of half and half. So this will be a smooth, eggy base to catch all the veggies. Okay, I'll blend this up until it's smooth. Looking extra creamy. Now I'll toss in a good handful of baby spinach, so about a cup. So there are some days when Bernie clears her plate of her vegetables and asks for seconds, and I'm like, whose child is this? Because truthfully, I didn't eat vegetables when I was growing up. But then there are other days where she'll shove her plate across the table because there was 1 broccoli floret on it and it was touching her other things. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're related. I'll season with a good couple of pinches of salt and some black pepper. Okay, I'll blend this just to break up the spinach. All right. I like to bake these in silicone molds. Number one, it makes them really easy to remove when they're done baking, but it also allows the texture of the egg bites to be really creamy. I will divide this mixture evenly between the 12 cups. One day recently, my mom came over and made spinach cookies with Bernie, and Bernie loved them. They were just piles of spinach and cheese baked into the shape of cookies. Sometimes I feel like getting kids to eat vegetables is more about the marketing. If I need to resort to this, I'll just call these cupcakes. And now for some added veggies, I'll chop up some rainbow bell peppers. I'll cut off the stems and get the seeds out and then chop them in half and then into tiny strips. And then crosswise into little bits of confetti. I just got Bernie her first sharp knife for her birthday. So now I'm trying to teach her knife skills, teaching her the joys of uniformly cut vegetables. It's so fun. I'll sprinkle these in, a few of each color in each cupcake. These look like a party. Now, to bake these, what's gonna give them the silkiest, most luxurious texture is baking them with a hot water bath. So I've got some boiling water here, and I'm gonna fill up this big metal pan halfway. And what that's gonna do is, in the oven, it's gonna steam the eggs in addition to baking them. It just makes the eggs so soft. I'll get these in the oven now at 325 degrees for 18 to 20 minutes until they're just set. All right, my egg bites are baked. Just get them out of the pan. They're so soft and jiggly and so cute. I just wanna eat this. I like finishing these off with yogurt and herbs and crushed red pepper, but I know for a fact that my child is not gonna want that. So I'll decorate a couple of these and then leave a couple of them undecorated. All of them get a bit of flaky salt because that tastes good. And Bernie gets down with flaky salt. I'll dollop a few of them with some yogurt. A couple of herbs. I've got some fresh parsley and cilantro. And lastly, a little crushed red pepper, just a little. Tee-hee. So cute. I'm going in. Those are so rich and creamy. Delicious. I think the kids are gonna think these are excellent.